You know what? Some days I don't want to grow anymore. I don't want perspective, grit, a breakthrough, a better attitude, none of it. I just want to stop doing the thing that keeps asking more of me. And whenever this feeling comes, I feel bad. And I kind of convince myself that maybe it's because something is wrong with me that I feel like this, like I'm being lazy or ungrateful or dramatic. But what I'm realizing is that there's this gap between who I'm supposed to be, who I'm trying to become, and how exhausted I am. And I keep trying to stand across all of these things. And that gap is costing me a lot. Honestly, some days quitting can feel really honest when you're this tired. This usually hits me in the middle of me doing something really ordinary, like sitting in a chair, drinking some really bad coffee that tastes like burn and apologies. I'm looking at you, Starbucks. Blech. I'll just be dissociating or something, just kind of staring at something on the wall or staring at a pen or even staring at that gross coffee. And I'll start giving myself that internal speech again, the one about growth and resilience and don't give up and stick with it. And you got this, boss babe. And what I've realized is the pressure to do better never shuts up. There's always another version of me that I'm failing to live up to. There's always another way that I could be trying harder or evolving faster. Growth starts to feel less like becoming something and more like endurance, more like pain that's been given a nicer name. What I notice on those days is that I'm not craving success. I'm not craving motivation. Sometimes I'm not even craving rest. I just want an exit. I just want to leave it and be done. Not a dramatic one, though. Not kind of this scorched earth drama. I don't mean that. I just mean the quiet relief of not having to keep pushing forward just because I want to prove that I can. This is the survival muscle that I've always had, and I know a lot of us have. It's the one that learned early that stopping wasn't an option. So you keep going and you call it strength. It's the one that confuses motion with safety and persistence with virtue. And when I really look at it, I can see how much of my life has been built on that misunderstanding. At some point, the idea of quitting stops feeling scary and starts feeling calm. And I imagine putting the thing away that is making me feel this way. And surprisingly enough, I don't feel panic. My body kind of relaxes at the thought of dropping that rope. So I guess that I'm learning not everything needs growth, right? Some things just need a release. So what do you need to release today?